and welcome Cougar Volleyball fans to this varsity volleyball matchup that is about to take place between the College Heights Lady Cougars and the Seneca Lady Indians. The Cougars played the Indians in a regular season matchup back in September, their last game before they went on a 2.5-week layoff. And they beat them in 5 sets. They initially went down early in the match 2-0, but then they came back to win the match 3-2 after a very valiant effort from these Lady Cougars. Seneca comes into this match today looking for vengeance against the Lady Cougars. Today is also the first match of the McDonald County volleyball tournament that the Lady Cougars will be participating in today. And starting out there for the Cougars, we will have number 14, Katie Secker, number 9, Kanan Burke, number 2, Avery Good, number 10, Lainey Lett, number 3, Sarah Painter, number 24, Lane Jackson. Secker will serve to get things underway for us. Starting this match tied at 4 apiece, and they'll only be playing to 21. The dig from Seneca, the set, the swing from Amber Garrison, I believe. And Seneca will get the first point of this match, taking a 5-4 lead, in essence, a 1-0 lead. And Riley Darnell will step back to serve for the Seneca Indians. Darnell with the serve. The dig by Burke goes over the net. The ding from Seneca. They'll get it right back. Secker with the dig. Painter will set. And Lett will roll it over. The dig by Seneca. And the swing is dug by Burke. Painter to Secker. And Secker will play deep, dug by the libero, Riley Nesvold. Seneca will free ball it over. Painter will set to Jackson, and Jackson will get the kill, and she'll tie things up at 5 points apiece. Seneca unable to dig that kill from Jackson as she showcases her strong arm early off in this match. Jackson with the serve. The dig. Set from Darnell. The swing dug by Secker. Painter to Lett, and Lett will roll it over, and the Cougars will take the lead. 6-5 here in the first set of this match. Jackson will step back to serve again. Jackson with the serve. The dig from Nesvold. The set and the swing is dug by Secker. Pass by Burke goes to Lett, who will push it over. The dig by Darnell. Set and is pushed over. Dug by Jackson. Secker will give it to Lett. Lett will free ball it over. The dig from the libero Nesvold. And that swing will go into the net, and College Heights will take a 2-point lead, and Lane Jackson will step back to serve again. Jackson with the serve. The dig. A set from Darnell, and it is blocked at the net by Woodford and Lett, and Secker with the dig. It goes a little too far into the net, and that will be a point for Seneca as they cut the lead down to 1. And Kendall Petty will serve for Seneca with a chance to tie this set up. Petty with the serve. A dig by Good goes to Painter, who will set it up for Secker in the back row. She'll push it over. The dig by Nesvold. A set by Darnell will go, and the swing is dug by Secker, and then passed by Good to Painter, and they'll free ball it over. And Seneca will return the favor. They'll give a free ball to Burke. Painter with the set, going for Lett, and Lett will get the kill. 8-6 for College Heights, and that's the first action we've seen out of Lainey Lett today, early in this match. We're hoping to see a lot more. Line change for the Lady Cougars as Kanan Burke will have a seat and Zipporah Jones will enter the match. Sarah Painter will serve for the Cougars. The dig is set from Darnell, and it is blocked at the net. Painter with the dig. Secker will pass to Lett. Lett will roll it over. The set. And the swing is dug by Secker. Lett will push it back over. The dig from Nesvold. The set from Darnell. And the swing from Jaden Bailey will go into the net. And College Heights jumps out to an early 4-point lead in this first set. Sarah Painter will serve again for the Lady Cougars. Painter with the serve. The dig goes into the net, and they are unable to return it, and that will be an ace for Sarah Painter. And that will draw a timeout from the Seneca Lady Indians.
At their place.
And coming out of the timeout, Sarah Painter will serve again to get things back into action for us. The serve from Painter. Jarrett Jamison will attempt to pass it, and Seneca is able to get it over. Secker with the pass to Good, who will free ball it over. The dig from Petty is set by Darnell, goes to Mila Hembry. The dig by Painter. Lett will roll it over. The dig from Petty. The set from Darnell goes to Jamison. The dig by Secker goes to Lett, and Lett sends it over the net. Set from Darnell, and Hembry will swing it and hit it out of bounds. Lead extends to 5 for the Lady Cougars. Painter will serve again. The dig from Jamison. And Jones tips it over at the net, and the lead is up to 6 for the Lady Cougars. And a line change for the Lady Indians as Braxton Ralston enters the match for Jarrett Jamison. The serve from Painter to Ralston, and that's going to be an ace. Sarah Painter will extend the lead to 7 for the Lady Cougars.
She's serving right where she wants to every time.
Painter with the serve. And that one goes out, and that will end a fantastic service run from Sarah Painter. Now Jamison comes back into the match for Seneca, and Ellie Barnes will enter the match as well for Seneca. Mila Hembry on the serve for the Lady Indians. The dig from Secker. The set to Woodford from Painter. The dink is well placed, and Good can't get to it in time, and Seneca cuts the deficit down to 5. The swing from Hembry. Good. To Secker. Lett with the push. It is tipped at the net. Jamison free balls it over. The set from Painter goes back to Jones. And that one is a wonderfully placed kill right in the deep left corner, and Zipporah Jones, off of a spectacular set from Sarah Painter, will get the kill. Lauren Yukina will enter the match and serve for the Lady Cougars. Yukina with the serve. The dig from Jamison to Nesvold. Free ball to Good. And Painter to Woodford, and Woodford just swings it slightly too far. Something that normally works for the Cougars just failed to execute that time. And that is Parker Long with the ace for Seneca, and she'll cut the lead down to 4. Long again with the serve. The dig from Good goes to Painter. Painter will set to Secker, and Secker is able to tool the block and get the kill and bring the lead back up to 5. Avery Good will step back to serve for the Lady Cougars. Good with the serve. And Nesvold will free ball it over. Good to Painter to Jackson. And Jackson tools the block and gets another kill. Lane Jackson using her length and vertical ability to jump up above the net and get another kill for these Lady Cougars. Good with the serve. The dig, and Jackson tries to tip it at the net, but she is unable to get it over, and Seneca will get the point. The deficit is down to 5. Ralston will serve. Dig from Secker. Painter tips it over. Well played by Seneca. The dig from Yukina to Good, and Jackson will free ball it over to Nesvold. The set and Seneca will get the point as College Heights was caught in the net on that one. And Ralston will serve again. Ralston with the serve. The dig from Yukina. Painter will set. And Secker will capitalize. Another kill for Katie Secker. Kanan Burke enters the match for Zipporah Jones, and she will serve. Burke with the serve. Dig from Ralston. Set by Darnell to Barnes. Good to Painter. Secker will hit that one into the net, and the deficit has been cut down to 4 for the Lady Indians. Nesvold on the serve. The dig from Burke. Painter will set. And Secker sends another one. It is rejected at the net. And a good tip at the net from Seneca. They will cut the lead to 3. Nesvold with the serve. The dig from Good. Secker to Jackson. The dig from Petty, the set by Darnell, back to Petty, and Petty will swing, and she will get the kill off of the errant dig from Kanan Burke, and Seneca cuts it down to 2. And Nesvold will serve. Good to Painter, back to Jackson. The good dig from Long. Petty will tip it over. Good hustle from the Lady Cougars. Good to Painter to Secker, and that one goes into the net again. And Seneca has cut College Heights' lead down to 1 off a spectacular service run from Riley Nesvold, and she will serve looking to tie things up here. And that one goes into the net, and we are tied at 17. And that will draw a timeout from Coach Collin. Nesvold will serve to get things back in action. Secker to Painter, who will set back to Secker. And Long will get the dig. Darnell to Petty. And that will drop in College Heights court, and the lead is Seneca will take a 1-point lead for the first time since the beginning of the match. Nesvold, pass from Good to Painter to Secker, and that one goes way deep. And Seneca's lead extends to 2. Nesvold will serve again. Secker with the pass. Painter back to Secker again. And Secker is blocked at the net, and that was a good presence of mind from Seneca to tip it over at the net. Lead swells to 3. The serve, Good with the pass, and Painter will tip it over, but it will be a double hit on Sarah Painter. Nesvold with the serve, dig from Good, Painter with the set, and Jackson, her swing is well defended by Seneca. Painter will pass, Good will free ball. The set from Darnell goes up to Hembry. Hembry will roll it over. Yukon with the dig. Painter with the set. And Secker will get the kill, and a much-needed one at that for the Lady Cougars. And that may be the spark the Cougars need to help them go on a run to end this first set with a win, to win this first set. Secker will serve. And that will be unreturnable. And Secker responsible for 2 quick points to cut Seneca's lead in half. She's looking to do a little more than that. Secker with the serve. The dig from Nesvold, the set from Darnell to Hembry. And that is out. A very close call for Adam Collin, but he is definitely good at making those types of calls. And Secker will serve with an opportunity to tie things up. And Seneca will have to free ball it. Good. We'll set to Painter to Lett, and Lett tools the block and ties things up at 21. And Katie Secker serving with a chance to take the lead. Secker with the serve. And that is tipped at the net, and that is going way back onto the backboard, and that is a point for College Heights, and they take a 1-point lead. And that will draw a timeout from Seneca's head coach as College Heights' timeout proves to be effective. And we're about to get back into action. The Cougars have a 1-point lead, leading 22-21 in this first set. Katie Secker serving for the Lady Cougars. Secker with the serve, and that one will go into the net, and we're tied up again at 22. Rotation change for Seneca as Jaden Bailey enters the match for Riley Darnell. Darnell was not the one to exit the match as she just served it out of bounds and gave College Heights our lead back. And Lane Jackson will serve. A dig from Nesvold, a set from Darnell. Goes up to Petty. The dig from Jackson. A set from Painter to Lett. And good hustle from the Lady Indians. Defended well. Petty with the swing and good hustle from Kanan Burke. to get that back over. And that excellent hustle from the Lady Cougars in this rally. And the swing is blocked at the net, and College Heights recovers well. Painter will push it over. The pass goes to Hembry, and that will be a point for Seneca, and we are tied again at 23. Mila Hembry will get credit for the kill there. Kendall Petty will serve for the Lady Indians with a chance to take the lead. Petty with the serve. A dig from Burke. Painter to Lett, and that is pushed over, and the block is tooled by Lainey Lett. And Sarah Painter will serve for a set point with the Lady Cougars up 24-23. And here we go. Serves up from Painter. The dig. A set from Darnell goes back to Jared Jamison. And that is out, and the Lady Cougars will take the first set 25-23 against these Lady Indians.
Yes, there is. Looks like.
And we are set to get back in action here in about a minute when the second set starts. College Heights won the first set. It was a pretty close one, too. Lady Cougars taking the first set 25-23. Scoring was back and forth. Many lead changes and ties in that first set. Anyway, the second set is underway, and we will start with an ace from Riley Darnell. Darnell with the serve. And that one goes over the net, and good presence of mind, but better defense from College Heights. A tip from Hembry. The dig from Burke goes to Painter, and Jackson. Her swing is tipped at the net. And Jackson tips it back, and she returns the favor and gets the point. And we are tied up at 5 points apiece. And Katie Secker will start off the serving for College Heights. Secker with the serve. The dig goes out of bounds, and that's an ace for Katie Secker. Secker has been serving spectacularly here in these past few games that she's played. Going on a fantastic run. Serve. The dig by Petty. The set from Darnell goes up to Hembry. The swing. Dig by Good. Set by Painter to Let. Good hustle from the Lady Indians. And Petty will play it over. And that one drops right in front of Good. A little communication error from the Cougars will lead to the point for Seneca. And we are tied back up at 6 points apiece. Petty will serve. Good pass to Painter. And Lett swings that one into the net, and Seneca takes a 1-point lead, 7-6, as Kendall Petty will step back to serve again for the Lady Indians. And Petty with the serve. The dig by Secker will go out of bounds, and that's another ace for Kendall Petty. And apparently we are tied at 7-7. I must have missed a point for Colton. Nope, we are indeed. The score is 8-6 in favor of Seneca, but make that 8-7 as Lane Jackson gets a kill. And we are having some issues with the scoreboard. And we have resolved the issues. It is 8-7 Seneca. Jackson will serve with a chance to tie. The dig by Nesvold. The set from Darnell. And the free ball from Jackson will go into the net, and the lead is back up to 2 for the Lady Indians. Hembry on the serve. The dig from Good goes over the net. And another point will go to Seneca. Mila Hembry will step back to serve again for the Lady Indians. Hembry with the high-flying serve. Set from Painter to Woodford. Well defended by Seneca. And Jaden Bailey is rejected at the net by Lett Woodford. And College Heights cuts it down to 2, and Sarah Painter will serve for the Lady Cougars. Painter with the serve. And Painter will get the ace and cut the deficit down to 1, and she will serve again with a chance to tie. Sarah Painter with the serve. The dig from Petty. The set from Darnell goes back to Bailey. She floats it over the arms of Woodford and Lett. And Secker will swing that one from the back row. And Barnes, her swing is dug by Secker. And Lady Lett will get the kill, and we are tied again. Score is 10-10, and Sarah Painter will be serving with a chance to give the Lady Cougars the lead. Painter with the serve. The dig, the set, the swing from Barnes is blocked by Jones and Woodford. And tipped at the net by Lett. And College Heights gets another point, and they will take a 1-point lead, and Sarah Painter will step back to serve again. Painter with the serve. And that is an ace for Sarah Painter, and the lead swells to 2. Painter going on a fantastic service run so far in the second set. The dig from Nesvold, Darnell. Barnes will push it over. The dig from Secker goes over the net. And Seneca was in the net, and that is a point for College Heights. His lead extends to 3. The serve from Painter. The dig by Petty. The set from Darnell. And Jameson will send that one into the net, and the lead swells to 4 for the Lady Cougars. And Sarah Painter will look to continue her prominence at the service line in the second set. And well played by the Cougars. And Zipporah Jones tips it over. Seneca will return it. They will push it over. Secker with the dig. Painter to Lett. And Lett sends that one into the net. And that will end a fantastic service run from Sarah Painter. Excuse me. And for the Lady Indians, Parker Long will step back to serve. Down by 3. Long serve. Secker's dig attempt goes into the floor, and that's an ace for Parker Long. Long with the serve. The dig from Good. Painter to Lett. And Lett will get the kill, and the lead's back up to 3. The Lady Cougars lead 15-12, and we have a line change as Lauren Yukon enters the match for Lainey Lett. Yukon with the serve. The dig. Darnell will pass, and that will be a free ball to the Cougars. Jones with the dig. Set from Painter goes up to Secker, and that is slightly too far beyond the line. Deficit has been cut to 2 for the Lady Indians, and Braxton Ralston is serving again. Ralston's serve goes right into the arms of Good. Painter to Woodford, and Woodford tools the block and gets the kill. Avery Good will serve for the Lady Cougars. Serve from Good. Dig by Ralston. The pass from Darnell to Long. Long swing dug by Yukon. Painter to Secker. And Secker will get the kill. And the lead is back up to 4 for the Lady Cougars. Avery Good will serve again. She has been one of the better servers for the Lady Cougars all year long. The dig by Nesvold. Darnell back to Barnes. Barnes at the push. The dig from Good. Painter will set. Secker. And Secker's swing is dug by Long. Darnell to Petty. And her swing will go long, and the lead swells to 5 for College Heights. Good will serve again. Serves up. And it goes right back to College Heights. And they will be unable to send it back over to Seneca. And the deficit is down to 4 for the Lady Indians, with Riley Nesvold serving. Yukon at the dig. Painter with the set. And Secker's swing goes into the net. It should be 15-18. Serve from Nesvold. And Yukon is unable to dig that one. And the lead is down to 4 for the Lady Cougars. Well, after a scoreboard error that I must have missed. Apparently the lead is down to 2. Yukino with the dig. Painter with the set to Lane Jackson. Well defended by Seneca. Petty will push it over. And good hustle from the Lady Cougars, just unable to return it, and the lead is down to 1. And Riley Nesvold will serve again with a chance to tie things up at 18 here in the second set, but not before Coach Collin will call a timeout to talk things over with her team. And Nesvold will serve again for the Lady Indians to get things back in action for us. Serves in the air. Dig from Yukino. Painter to Burke. And Burke is tipped at the net. And Lane Jackson will free ball it over. And Seneca will tie things up at 18 apiece. And Kanan Burke will exit the match as Zipporah Jones enters. Serve from Nesvold, the dig from Yukino. Set from Painter to Secker, and she is denied at the net. Good hustle from the Cougars, and Jackson will tip it over. Good hustle from the Lady Indians. The free ball from Nesvold. Good with the back set to Jones, and that is out. And Seneca will take a 1-point lead with Nesvold serving again. Serve from Nesvold, dug by Yukino. Set from Painter goes up to Jones. The dig from Ralston. And the Cougars are able to get it, and they will return it. Secker with the push. And Hembry is rejected by Lane Jackson and Katie Secker at the net. And we are tied again at 19 points apiece. And Kanan Burke will go back to serve for the Lady Cougars. Burke with the serve, the dig from Long. The set from Darnell to Petty. The dig from Secker. Good with the pass. Secker will free ball it over. Nesvold to Darnell. Hembry with the tip. Yukino. Painter to Jackson, and that's going to be a double hit from Sarah Painter. Seneca retakes the lead, leading 20-19 in the second set. The serve goes to Secker. Painter back to Secker. And Secker's swing is denied, but Lane Jackson will not be. And these Lady Cougars are so resilient. They keep fighting, they keep pushing, and that's how they're still in this game right now. That along with an immense amount of skill. And Katie Secker will serve again for the Lady Cougars. Serves up. And that's an ace for Katie Secker. A perfectly placed serve from Secker. It's almost as if she walked over there and put it on the court herself. Secker will serve again. Dig from Nesvold. The pass from Petty. Secker to Painter to Jackson, and Jackson is blocked. That's a rare sight. Painter to Latt. And they're able to free ball it over, the dig from Nesvold. And Hembry will swing it over. Good will dig it. Painter to Ladd, and that will be dug. And Darnell will free ball it over. Secker with the pass to Painter. And Lett with the tip. That one will go right back to the Cougars. Painter with the set. Jackson, the dig from Ralston. And that one is out, and that will end one of the longest rallies we've had in this match. And the Cougars take a 2-point lead, and Seneca will call timeout. And Secker will get us back in action with the serve. Seneca will need to free ball it over. Lett will pass it back over. Seneca will get a chance to set something up. Bailey will push it over. And Painter with the tip. And Darnell will push it over. Burke with the dig. Painter with the set. And Jackson will swing that one into the net. And the deficit is down to 1 for the Lady Indians. And Petty will step back to serve with a chance to tie things up for Seneca. And Petty, the serve, dug by Burke. Painter with the pass. Lett will roll it over, tipped. The dig. Jamison will play it over. Painter with the set. And that one goes over. The push, dug by Burke. Painter with the pass to Lett. And that one goes cross-court, and that is on the line and in. Another kill for Lainey Lett. Excellently placed by the strong arm and brilliant volleyball mind of Lainey Lett. Jackson with the serve, the dig. And Seneca will free ball it over. Secker to Painter. And Woodford tools the block and gets another kill. Oh, yeah! There you go. As you probably heard, a lot of enthusiasm from the fans as Lane Jackson will serve with a chance to end the second set, and she will. And the Cougars win this the second set 25-21. And this has been one of the more exciting matches we've seen all year, folks. Now, a minor break from the match. There is definitely a strong smell of coffee in the vicinity of where I'm standing. I personally don't like drinking coffee or the taste of coffee, but whenever I smell it, it smells like paradise in a cup. So it definitely smells good. Just sometimes these matches can get intense, and sometimes we need a bit of a break from them to kind of calm our nerves down and make sure our heart rate doesn't get too high. And apparently that is the end of the match. College Heights beat Seneca in straight sets, and they will play their next pool game against, I believe, Sarcoxy. So we will be back here for that.